I'm Devin Feely, and later today, Donna Green and her family will mark the solemn anniversary of a horrible crime. 35 years ago, her infant son was kidnapped, and neither the child nor the kidnapper was ever seen again. It's a story of unimaginable loss, a lost child, lost time, lost opportunities, and as we found, even lost evidence.
Sometimes I feel
something is missing,
like a motherless child.
He was a beautiful baby.
Donna Green doesn't have a single photograph of her son Raymond, but there are things a mother always remembers.
He had a beautiful smile.
As well as days they will never forget. November 1st, 1978, 16-year-old Donna Green gave birth to her son Raymond.
I held him and it was just amazing. Like, he was my first boy.
Precious, fleeting moments between a mother and son. At the hospital's maternity ward, Donna was befriended by a woman calling herself Lisa Morris.
She wasn't who she said she was.
Morris claimed to be visiting her sister, who, like Donna, she said was a new mom. A simple story that hid sinister intentions.
All the information that she gave me was false information.
Donna says that Morris showed up unexpectedly at her apartment in southwest Atlanta a day after she was discharged from the hospital. During her visit, Donna says she went upstairs to take a quick shower, leaving her infant son with her brother and with Morris, who had offered to stick around until she came back. But when she came downstairs, her brother had fallen asleep, and Morris and the baby were gone.
I noticed the baby wasn't there. I woke him up, asked him where was the baby, and he said the baby started crying, and she picked the baby up and walked the baby to the door. So I went to the door, and she wasn't there.
Donna called the police, who quickly discovered that virtually everything Morris had told her had been a lie.
She was there to steal a baby.
And now Morris was gone, and investigators were struggling to figure out who she really was and where she'd taken Raymond. It's a question that haunts Donna 35 years later, as well as the nagging suspicion that more could and should have been done to help find her son. Raymond's disappearance was never front-page news. The coverage was limited to a few lines buried deep in the local section days after the kidnapping, where the articles were easily overlooked and largely ignored.
I was poor and I was black. Now, Raymond didn't matter. I didn't matter. It happened, and that was it.
Adding insult to those injured feelings, decades later, Donna went back to the police hoping to get a copy of Raymond's case file. She'd brought newspaper articles and a copy of Raymond's birth certificate, but a detective told her that he couldn't find an incident report or any record of Raymond's disappearance. The original investigative file and all of the evidence it contained was missing, like her son.
How do you lose a case file?
I don't know the answer as to where the file is. All I can say is that the agency's file retention has changed significantly since those days.
Lieutenant Paul Garucci concedes that lost case file forced his department to start from scratch, to launch a brand new investigation into a decades-old crime. Donna has never stopped looking for Raymond, knowing that the infant she lost years ago would be a 35-year-old man today.
It is a part of me that's going to always be out there looking and searching and seeking for him.
Donna says the stories about children found months or years after they first went missing nourishes the one thing she has managed to never lose: hope.
Every time somebody's found, I think that just brings him closer to coming home. I believe one of these days he will be home, and I think it's going to be soon. I believe that.
The Atlanta Police Department has entered Donna's DNA into a federal database. It has yet to provide any matches. They have also investigated someone who came forward claiming to be Raymond and was later proven to be an imposter.